Hey everybody, welcome to Frankie's DIY Life. I have got a little something I want to do today. It shouldn't take long. Me and my daughter is going to go to Nashville. They're having a junk haul up there. We're going to see what we can find. Now I got a little cart and I'll show it to you, but I want to cover it up, just to make it look better. And if you remember me making this video right here about this shirt, it was a dress and then I cut it off. I am going to use that as my skirt or whatever, concealer, whatever you want to call it. So let me show you what I got. All right, so here's my little cart, and that's what I'm gonna take in case we find something we want. It folds up. Get it in the car, take it out when we get there. But this half right here is what I cut off of that dress when I was making it. So this is what I got, and then I put it on, and then this is how much I need to take up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I marked it and I sewed it. Because what I done is I just folded it up, put this under there, and then measured it around, and I come up with that much that I need to cut off. So, after I put it on, I thought, well, you know what? All I got to do is sew up this bottom right here, and I'll have a place to put my water bottle. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to get this on there, and then I'm thinking I'm going to use this right here. Now this is part of my curtains over here, and I have those little curtain holder things, so I got these to use. So I'm going to use these on the bottom, and then when we get through, I got two little seats right here. You just unfold them, little bitty tiny seats. My lunch bag, we got to have lunch. So let's get started. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is sew this for my water bottle. And what I'm going to do is just take it, flatten it out, like this right here. Okay, and I'm just going to sew right across it, and then that will flatten it out, and I'll have a drink holder. Okay, so I've got that on, and then here's my little pouch back here for my drink bottle. Anyway, I sewed up the bottom and then put a couple of stitches in the top right here. So I'm going to put this on, see if it works. And listen, all you got to do is just get you a long strip, measure it around your cart, just leave a little bit in the back or the side. And I've got a bigger cart too, so I'm thinking I might dress up my bigger cart too. But anyway, just make it a little longer than it's supposed to be, fold that piece in two, and then you got yourself a water bottle. That was just, trial and error. So let me get it on. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and sew this around the bottom. Okay, so I got my little skirt on, all the way around to the back. There's my little drink pouch. And I am just going to slide it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add little strings right through here, right through there, and then that way I can tie it on and I don't have to worry about it. Look, let me show you what I got at the thrift store last week. I thought this was so cute. I put all my pins on it, and that way I ain't having to go all the way around the room finding pins. So that's pretty neat. So what I'm fixing to do is pin where I want to put a little tie. So I'll just mark it like this. I'll know where I want to put those little ties, and that way it'll help hold it up. And I'm going to go all the way around and do that, and then I'm going to pull it off, and I'm going to put those little ties on. Okay, so I took a t-shirt and I started cutting it sideways, lengthwise this way, and so I got all these, but I need to cut them down again and make them a little smaller, like this right here, and then I'm going to pull on them, and then I'll cut them in two, and then I'll have enough to go all the way around my little skirt for my basket. Okay, I got all my little ties on. And then I'm going to slip it on, tie it on. But I tried a water bottle in there and it fits really good. But I think what I'm going to do is just take me a little bit of elastic and put it around this neck right here. That way when I get my bottle in there, it'll sort of cozy it up. Cozy it up? Whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Got all my little tassels and stuff on and got my little water bottle fixed. Now I'm just going to give it a little press. Okay, gave it a quick press. Try to get my little ruffles going down. And I'm just going to put it on my bag. On my cart. So, I know this goes in the back because that's my water bottle. I'm excited about that. It's going to take me a minute to get it on. Tie all of these. Okay, so I've got it all on, but you really can't see it from there. I think I'll take it outside and let you see it. But I thought it turned out really cute. There's my drink. Let me see if I got a water bottle in here. I think I do. Well, it's the one I put my water in to fill my iron up, but it'll do. See, that fits right in there. All right, so this was in the bottom of it that I had thrown in there a long time ago, but it's pretty nasty looking. I'm just gonna get a sheet of this paper. Now this is them papers I told you that they wrap your stuff up, and don't throw them away, iron them, they come in handy. So I am just going to use this, and I'm fixing to, it don't matter about the bottom. But anyway, I gotta find my tape. I'll finish taping it together and I'll put it in the bottom of my basket. All right, just gonna just drop it in there. Oh, look at there. Come on, it come out of there, it's gotta go back in. And there we go. Good as new. Okay, so I'm gonna fix our lunch. And so I'll put everything in here. And then these right here, I thought is so handy. I'm using these for seats. I mean, I think they're footstools, but you know, it's pretty good when you can go like that. Sometimes, can you see me? Sometimes, you know, you go to those craft things and stuff, and there's just nowhere to see it. So, got one for me. And I got one for my daughter. Right here. And so now, all I got to do is just go load my cart up. So I think that's going to be pretty neat. We can go to Nashville Flea Market and stroll around, have somewhere to sit, got our lunch, and I've decorated my little buggy up. Let me take it outside. Okay, so when I'm through with it, I just fold it up and hang it up. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching today. Thank you for stopping in and visiting me at Frankie's DIY Life. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. I appreciate it. Till next time, I want to say God bless you and God bless your family. Y'all stay safe.